The cabinet welcomes the long overdue freedom of the 17-year-old Ahmad Tamimi, which was robbed out of 8 months of her childhood to Israeli jail. However, the Palestinian freedom will not be complete without the releasing of all Palestinian prisoners and ending the Israeli occupation to the Palestinian lands. The release of al-Tamimi serves as a reminder of Israel's continued human rights violation against 350 Palestinian children and more than 6,500 prisoners who are languishing in Israeli jails and detention centers, facing harsh conditions and abuse of the Israeli jail system, which neglects all the principles of juvenile justice and standards for the treatment of prisoners. As the Palestinian leadership and the Palestinian government place the prisoners' issue as a top priority, the cabinet urges all United Nations organizations and human rights and children organizations to hold Israel accountable for its crimes and release all Palestinian political prisoners, including Palestinian minors. The cabinet also strongly condemns the Israeli incitement, particularly by the Israeli right-wing and settler organizations against the Palestinian civil society organizations, especially the Agriculture Coordination Committee. The incitements that work on linking the Palestinian organizations with terrorism in front of the international community, which is a clear element of the Israeli criminal mentality and violations against the Palestinian citizens and its official and civil society institutions. The cabinet stresses that the civil society organizations function within the Palestinian Basic Law and other related international laws, and it has a key role to play in supporting the government efforts to meet the needs of the Palestinian citizens, particularly in areas so-called A, B, and C. The Palestinian civil society fabric works to halt Israel's colonial activities, from confiscating lands, forcibly transferring the Palestinian Bedouin communities, and providing our people, especially in the so-called Area Cs, with tangible tools to advance their resilience. Therefore, the cabinet calls the international community to stand by the Palestinian institutions and works to support its mandate to protect the Palestinian society from the Israeli incitements and daily violations and crimes. On the other hand, the cabinet welcomes all efforts to achieve national reconciliation, stressing that the government will only be an executive arm of the Palestinian leadership and that it is ready to implement any agreed steps to end the political division and unify all Palestinian institutions. The Council reiterated its deep gratitude to the importance of the historical role of Egypt in completing a comprehensive and strong reconciliation process between all the Palestinian political fabrics. The cabinet also expresses its deep concern over UNRWA's announcement to suspend 6 programs until the end of the year, which serves more than 10,000 Palestinian families, as well as the termination of services for more than 1,000 employees, which comes as a result of the financial shortage of funding and the end of the U.S. donation. The cabinet calls upon the international community to take quick and serious steps to support UNRWA's budget and endorse it to fulfill its mandate towards 5 million refugees and more than 500,000 Palestinian students attending UNRWA school. In the end, the cabinet also condemns the Israeli illegal decision to approve the colonial expansion of Adam's settlements southeast of Ramallah by establishing 400 new settlements units. In addition to approve the construction of 270 units in the settlement of Daniel southeast of Beit Lahem. The cabinet calls upon the international community to hold Israel accountable for neglecting international law and recent UN resolutions 2334 and halt all Israeli colonial illegal settlement activities.